What's up, everyone? It took a while, but we finally made it here to episode 18. We got Colby Chaos Covington as our opponent. Time to show him who America's real favorite fighter is. Feel free to skip the intros here. I'm just going to let it play through. But it'll probably be...
All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting, and the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division, and when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
Trash.
All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite time.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Executioner.
Let's go, baby.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, he won his last fight by submission. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. He is the favorite here tonight. He is the reigning defending champion, and that brings with it a whole lot of confidence. Going into that last fight, he was able to silence all of those doubters, and now he is the hunted in this division. He believes he is unquestionably the #1 guy in the world, and he believes the last fight was the tip of the iceberg. He is going to start dusting guys left and right, beginning with this #1 contender here tonight. All right, good sign for him early as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner with relative ease takes the wrestler down on his first attempt.
He did a great job of timing his attack, beating the wrestler before he could get caught up, made him play catch-up, and now you got him exactly where you want him to be.
Pretty good connection there, yeah. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Oh, nice takedown by Colby Covington. You know he can be a volume striker, but if the opponent's sitting on the strikes, no problem leaning on the wrestler.
It's that overwhelming pressure of Colby Covington. From the hands to the wrestling. He gets forward and he tries to, it's like an avalanche coming downhill. Once he gets going, you can't stop him as Colby drags another opponent to the ground.
Yeah, we are.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick. He loaded up there on that leg kick. Huge head kick lands. Another one lands right on the side of his head. Good punch lands.
Dave Cruz putting on the striking.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Back to the jab now, no good. Much of the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. He's working on the armbar. Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, submission defense, he gets out.
On this, in that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Under a minute now to go. Beautiful job by Covington to get inside and ultimately to get the takedown.
I mean, even when he's striking, he's always thinking about the takedown. I know I've referred to the Lawler fight on a number of occasions, but even in that fight, when he threw 400 strikes, he attempted 20 takedowns.
Right.
I mean, this is a guy that wants to wrestle early and wants to wrestle.
Another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
You can't miss it. When you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway.
Finish him.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Flipped him with the jab.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Yet another takedown attempt and takedown secure for Colby Chaos Covington.
Just overwhelming the Oregon State All-American Colby Covington. He goes forward. He knows what he wants to do. He pressures you.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high cross. Oh, my God, he switched the lock to a high cross, rotated him, and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown. Oh, this is tight.
There's the tap! What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good.
Every time we get a Kimura, we get that foot tap. Sorry guys, I wanted a knockout. We are approaching the submission record. We must be at this point, but we do need to start getting some knockouts on our resume. Another title defense for the Kreutzinator. Let me get Bilal Muhammad or someone new. Wow. We already fought you, bro. Give me someone new. sir. You ask and you shall receive. Let's go. We have not fought in Bilal Muhammad yet. We will add him to the list and pursue our double champ status. See you guys in episode 19. Peace. We're coming for a knockout too, by the way, Bilal. Peace out.